I want to make a hat. I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. I'm going to start by making a slip stitch. And I'm going to do what's called a Turkish cast on. You wrap the yarn around 2 needles, half the number of stitches you want. I want 10, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wraps. Now I'm going to take another needle, and I'm going to knit the top needle. So you want to take them off the top needle but leave those wraps on the bottom needle. I just learned this cast on and I thought it was pretty easy until I tried to do it on camera. This is probably hard to watch. Okay. That's those 5, and now I want to turn the work. Keep my working yarn in the right place. This is the tail. Get that out of the way. This is my working yarn to knit these 5. This is the slip knot. It's kind of, you know what? I don't need the slip knot. No wonder I can't knit it. I'm not supposed to. I'm just going to drop that off and sort of tug the end off. Knit 1. Okay, that was hard to watch. Alright, there's my 10 stitches cast on, and the first row I want to just knit. Knit all 10. 1, 2. Okay, that's 10 stitches. I'll knit. So now I want to increase 1 for every stitch. I'm going to do my make 1 increase by picking up the stitch below and knitting that. That's a make 1 right, and then knit 1, make 1 right. This is a little trickier. I'm going to put it on the needle and then knit it, and then knit that one. That's make 1, knit 1, make 1, knit 1. Next row is just a straight knit row. Alright, that's all of those knitted. Okay, after knitting all of those stitches, I want to place a marker, and this is going to be my end of round marker. And now I'm going to do another increase. I'm going to make 1, same way I've been doing it. Lift it, increase, and then knit 2, and then make 1 and knit 2. Sorry, this is frustrating. 1, knit 2, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I want 10 on this needle, so there's my 10th stitch. Make one. Now I'm going to get another needle. I'm going to knit my 2. Make one. Knit 2. Make one. Knit 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, at the end of that increase round, I should have 30 stitches. I have 10 each on 3 needles. Should make it a little bit easier now to work in the round. The next row is the straight knit row. At the end of the straight knit row is another increase round. This one is a make 1, knit 3, make 1, knit 3. And every round, every increase round, you knit 1 extra for every increase, and then you knit a straight knit round in between. I put a stitch marker on the last increase round because the pattern calls for 20 rows past the last increase. So this is the stitch below that I lifted up, and this is the yarn that went through that stitch to make the increase. So the first row after that is what I would count to get my count. So let me unzoom. The way you count the number of rows after the increase, this is the increase, so this is the row after, and that's 10 and 10 more, and the 20th round is the one that's actually on the needle. So that's how I count 20 rounds after the last increase round. And after I get to the 20th round that's called for in the pattern, I put a big cable in the hat so I can try it on. Now this hat fits me, but I have a very small head. My head is the size of my mannequin without the wig on. And I put the wig on the mannequin, and it makes it big enough for me to test the hat for other people. So if you have a big head, you might want to knit more than 20 rounds after the last increase. The first hat I did like this, the blue one, I think it was a little bit too small, so I added 3 rounds above that pattern, and I think I want to make the brim a little wider as well. So now I'm done with trying on. I can pull the long cable back through the hat and get back to my normal 16-inch cable and do the next set of increases to make the brim of the hat. I want to put my stitch marker back because it fell off with all that cable mess. And now I'm going to increase 1, make 1 right, and knit 5. And then make 1 right and knit 5 all the way around. All right, after